thanks for agreeing for this little interview today. Just a couple of questions, just to see what you thought about the Belgrave experience and investing abroad.
Yep.
Now, I guess first question I got is, how did you hear about Belgrave Group originally?
I heard it from somebody that worked at British Airways. That's told my partner, and then obviously my partner come back and decided that's a really good idea. We had some money that we had at hand, and then decided what we're going to do, either buy a new car or buy another house. So we decided to buy another house.
Asset or liability, eh?
It was, yeah.
For the asset.
Yeah, so I thought a car only lasts you a short time, but a house will last you forever.
Okay. And were you actively looking for investments at that point then?
Not really. It was the case of we couldn't obviously afford a house to buy over here.
Yeah.
And then when we saw the properties on the internet, we was like, wow factor. It's just so nice and
the American
cheap.
ones.
The American ones, yeah, that were really cheap as well. And we knew that we could buy the house outright without having to worry. So I thought, yes, just go for it.
Yeah, lovely. It's a little bit different to the UK, isn't it?
Certainly is.
Yeah, sure. A lot of people got, I think, caught a cold with the UK market recently. So what were the next steps? Phoned up Belgrave?
I did some investigation on the company.
Did you?
Yourself.
Yeah, okay.
Because I have somebody that does all that, so they, you know, because obviously you could be anybody. So I wanted to make sure everything was clear, so that will come back positive. And then we just kept looking to see what house we liked.
Okay.
And then once we found one, we decided just go for it.
Because you, Angela, you deal with property management here, don't you, for landlords, etc.
So I knew all the right questions to ask.
And you've seen the horror stories as well.
Yeah, so I asked all the horror stories as well, and so far, touch wood, everything's been perfect.
That's fantastic,
really,
great.
really good.
Okay, now here's a question, because some people are sometimes dubious about investing abroad. Obviously there's that fear factor. Yeah. We haven't seen the property. Have you been out there yet or not?
I have not.
Alright, so you invested with that, like a lot of the Belgrave investors, they don't actually take the trip. So you invested blindly, as it were, but you did obviously all your research. Yeah. How did you feel about that?
Well, what I did to start with, once I found the house that I liked, I done Google Earth.
Oh, good idea, yeah.
Go up and down the street, around the back of the house, just to make sure it's nice, and the neighbours were nice as well. And then I made sure I got loads of pictures of the property before and after.
Okay.
And
of the refurbishment process.
Yeah, and then all the questions that I asked were answered correctly. You know, even the ones that weren't what I really needed to hear, but they justified, you know, this is what we do if there was a problem. Yeah. So and being in that business, I understand there will be things that go wrong. But everything has just been really, really good. Good liaison with the estate agent as well.
Lovely.
So, and I can phone you guys up anytime.
And you've spoke with the team over in America as well, haven't you? I
have, yes.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. And they've been really good, and especially the bank lady, Shirley.
Okay.
SunTrust Bank.
Okay, lovely.
She's been so helpful, guided us all through the process of it.
That's nice to hear.
It is.
And how was Mike in the UK here? Mike was...
Yeah, no, he's really been good and encouraging, and giving me properties for other friends as well, because lots of people are interested in it now.
Yeah, you've been referring quite a lot.
I have.
Thank you very much. Well done.
Oh, everybody I have pictures on my phone of the house. I'm showing everybody.
Wow.
And even Nathan, my son, is going to school saying he's got a house in Atlanta. So,
wow.
So everything's been really good.
Fantastic. Okay, good. And do you think you'll go out to Atlanta at all and have a look at your property?
We will do, definitely.
Meet the tenants?
Meet the tenants, yeah. But probably won't be until the summer.
Okay.
I think we'll probably pop out. But I feel, even if we don't, I've got trust that I don't have to.
Yeah, I understand.
You know, I've just got a good rapport with everybody, and if there's an issue, I'm sure they'll give me a call.
Yeah, lovely.
So I don't really need to go out there, but it would be nice to see what you've put your money into.
Yeah, sure.
To see if there's any more out there.
What? Oh, okay. Are you planning to maybe invest again in the future?
Yep, at the moment, with the money I've had, I bought myself a nice car.
What have you got?
I've got an Audi convertible, so it was a case of, you know, rather than getting the car to start off with, I can still get my car and have a house.
Yeah, lovely, and have the house pay for the car.
It has paid for the car.
Brilliant. Yeah, well done.
That's really good.
Okay, great. And so I guess, well, you've said that you've referred people, so you'd recommend the Belgrave experience?
Definitely, and people are actually asking, when sort of words got round from another friend, they say to me, oh, are you the one that's got the house? You know, have you got any details? Which I've got some details for you again today.
Wow, well done, thanks. Good.
But yeah, so, and because I've done it, and I've got the everything's been perfect. Then
well, you're quite a savvy lady, aren't you?
Yeah.
Obviously, dealing with the property. Yeah, there would be no one better to speak to than you, I guess, from a friend's point of view.
Yeah, so, you know, once everybody knows that I've got a house and it's a case of, oh, you've done it, there's no issues, that's maybe a good idea, I might have a go.
And you've got your rental income coming in now monthly?
I have, yeah.
Yeah,
so,
lovely.
Go shopping quite often now, as you should do as a woman.
Good on you.
But, yeah, everything's brilliant.
All right. Angela, thank you so much for taking time to say those kind words.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you.
Best of luck with your future investments.
I will, and I'm sure I'll be getting another one in the near future.